Alright. Fair. Disaster's off, I think hard. Couple times for luck here. Yeah. Yeah. It makes you realize why you picked up the mods and stuff. Although I still say the reason I started hunting around for mods in the first place was those mines and quarries that kept running out. That was really bugging me. Alright. Looks like we might have a bit of water. So when you type something in the form, Grace, is there a delay now, or is it pretty much pretty quick? I think it was the auto mod that was screwing that up. Whoa. Yeah, that's good. Well, you said you love lakes, right? I think that's enough lakes. There's a lot of mountains and stuff, so we probably won't be able to build too huge a town, but yeah. I say let's give it a shot. And I think there's actually where's it? Down here on the water somewhere. I've been using like this one here. But there's some different stuff here too. Though I should probably do a practice game before I... Yeah, that's something to look into. There's a few different sets here. Well, what do you say? Give it a go? I think so. Alright, what do we got here? Now, should we try this without a forest node? Now, when you tried it without a forest node, did you still have like a hunter over here and a forester over here kind of thing, or did you just disallow those three buildings totally? Really? I thought I turned everything off. Hmm. Yeah, hang on for a second here. I am a total rookie at this, so God knows what I've done now. Hmm. Oh, I'm subscribing to that own 3D service. I wonder if they've got something going on. Maybe I'm... Ah, interesting. Okay, just give me a second to noodle here. Well, it does seem to jump on certain keywords, doesn't it? So, the shield mode is off. Hmm. I'm probably gonna have to Google that. Okay, let's see if it keeps causing pain, then I'll stop and we'll Google it. I'm not sure how this own 3D thing's working out. I got some free pages out of it, but oh well. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm gonna try and use it not to cheat, but just to sort of make things fit where it seems appropriate. I kind of want to do one forest node. Be a good fishing dock over there. Let's see, where's our trade river? All through here. So all these lakes we can trade on, except for that one. I don't even know if, well, there's our first candidate for the flattening tool there. Okay, well, let's do a gather. Okay, I'm just going to start with a forest node just so we don't all die and we get a source of logs and stuff. Maybe I'll put the hunter in first here. Okay. I can I've done this 100 times, but I still can't find stuff. I think we just need the little one here. If I was going to put a population goal on it, I'd say 1,000. This is going to be a kind of a fit 'em in there. I'd say let's get to 1,000 pop and see how we feel about it. I think we can actually, you know, the more I think about it, if we really build a lot on the lakes, which we could get pretty big. Let's just make 1,000, or any alternative goals you might have. I usually go by pop, right? My typical game, I'll play to like 1,500 or something like that, and then that's kind of about my limit. Let's see here. I think we could probably let this run. Oh, I got shaky hands or something there. Yeah, some of these places, but we'll use the power flattening tool. We'll just try not to do too much cheese, I think. Well, we did that removal pretty quick. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how many houses I got in here. I think there's only 4 at the moment. But let's get the storehouse and the gather going here. Where's the gather? I think I accidentally erased the gatherer here. Off to an auspicious start here. Here we've got a few logs, a little bit of stone. Got a couple of builders in here, maybe 3 of them. Oh, that's a vanilla one, yeah. That's a mini guy look like. I'll go with that one. I think it's gonna be okay. I think we're gonna have to. Let's just give it a shot for a little while. But I think because we're gonna build a lot on the lake here. Like if this was vanilla, I wouldn't like it, but we can go out and around and stuff. Let's see here. $1,100 food. Let's just go 2 in here. Our storehouse is built and we have reeds. Wonderful. Somebody in there. Stockpile's built. Let's get the log cabin now. Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I looked at it. Because it's kind of a combination of the stuff we like to do and then a few challenges. Oh, cool. Oh, I didn't realize they took reeds, okay. I don't think we have quite enough, though. I think that was 20. Well, something to remember, though. We can put an early shore house in or something. 11 tools here. Alright, let's get some iron. Probably should throw a few more stockpiles around the perimeter here, too. Oh, that one built already, okay. Let's get the stockpiles and some iron here. Okay, 2 builders. Food's still over 1,000, so let's get the blacksmith going here. No. I think we're just going to put a workshop in. Have to figure out where maybe a more robust blacksmith location would be. We're probably going to have little communities here, like a blacksmith and coats over here, and, you know, different things like that, kind of split up. So let's get that built, and well, why don't we put a little shore house over here or something, or down here. And we can always use them for food too, and that'll get us reeds for some hunting blinds. Rough tools, let's go 50. Food's still over 1,000 with 2 people. This is a good spot for a gatherer here. But let's get the forester and the hunting cabin going here. Oh, I had a pig failure this morning doing episode 11, so I'm gonna set it here and see if it works for us. I have found out where you can order these pigs though. So I've ordered a replacement backup pig. You know, if only I could read that. 55, that sounds about right. Well, if I'm going to go 2 hours anyways, we'll probably take a break about 4 my time, 7 your time, just a short break, and then, yeah. But let's just test the pig and see if it works. Alright, we don't need the hunter. We have a fair number of people. I'm going to put 2 in planting. I have a feeling wood's going to be one of our challenges here, so we're probably going to have to stick like one of those mini, what do you call those, super duper forest nodes in somewhere. Man, I forgot stuff. Dense tree shack. Yeah, these guys here. Ooh, maybe we can plop one in there. See, this is where I think this is going to be kind of a neat map, is, you know, what'll fit in this little ravine there, or that valley. Alright, so we got 2 and 1. I think a little shore house. And that cart's pretty full. Well, we don't necessarily need a shore house either. We could actually start just building out onto this lake here. Because this is the one that doesn't touch the trade river, so I think we can actually just build out onto this thing here. You know what we're going to have to be really, really mindful of is building a lot of early bridges. So there's not a lot of continuous land here. It's going to be really easy to run into stone and iron ore. That's going to change things up a little bit too, I think. I think we should probably get an early bridge over here. And yeah, something to reach over there too. Okay. Now let's do a little inspection here of our lumps and bumps here. Yeah, that's the most major one. Let's flatten that out a bit. I think we got most of this out. We didn't get that little bit there. What? And one more chunk there. Yeah, I don't really want, I want to conserve stone here, I think. Okay, so you guys are working on that. We've got that stuff built. We have enough. Let's fire up the rest of the cabins here. 9, so we'll need 4 more. Let's get everybody snug in a house here. Food's doing really good for 2 people. I'm kind of shocked by that. See, that's already built. A 13-year-old there. That's probably the 9th adult. Another one. That's probably why we're getting so much food here. There's not much iron ore and stone in the circles here. Both good and bad news. Yeah, I've had a good medical week. I had a root canal on Monday, doctor visit where I got crap today. So hopefully that stuff's done for a while. Okay, there's our houses. Stone's good. Way better than I thought. Well, retirement is actually fun. It's the getting old bit. It's kind of, you know, it's hard to realize looking at me, but I used to be fairly athletic, and now I'm, yeah, now I'm not, I guess is the best way of putting it. Too many cookies. Yeah, I actually retired like, I think 4 or 5 years ago. I can't remember now. It took me a while to adjust to it. Partly why I'm doing this is I wanted to give myself something additional to work on, you know, figure out. Although figuring out OBS and all this stuff, I tell you. Yeah, yeah. No, it's because inside, right? You're still a 15-year-old or something like that, right? Mentally. And you think, wow, I used to be able to do that. Well, we're starting to get some planting here. What do we got in the houses here? 8-year-old, 9-year-old. It's actually going to be a fairly slow start population-wise. Or maybe let us get a few things built here. So I think I want to get out in the lake. I probably shouldn't have built 2. Let's see if we can put a fishing dock over here. And maybe we'll build our next set of houses out here on the lake. That's funny, this blue circle mod, the first time I used it, it didn't work on the water. Now, after a restart, it's working again, so I guess that was just a temporary glitch. Well, something like that's pretty good there. It's always fun trying to link these things up here. So there's 3 of them, or it's a 3 wide, so you find the middle one. And I think that's gonna work. Okay, now we just had somebody grow up. Now, did they go in there? Yeah, they went in there, okay. So the next person is this 8-year-old Vanessa. And then nobody for a while. Alright, so let's let Vanessa grow up, and then we'll build a school if we can. Yeah. Yeah, I know that feeling. Also, I had laser surgery about 20 years ago on my eyes, and it's just starting to wear off, so I'm kind of in that intermediate place where if I put the glasses on, I can't really see the screen well, and if I take the glasses off, I can't really see the screen well, so I'm either going to have to wait for them to get better or worse, one or the other. And plus, yeah, handshakes when I'm trying to do these line things up. I know what you mean. Now, what we probably could do, so we do have 4 people. I do really like the idea of getting some early reads here. But I kind of would like it to be in a bit of an organized fashion. Oh yeah, when I first looked into it, because my eyes have been bad since like grade 7, they were doing something called radio keratotomy. It was invented in the Soviet Union. And basically it wasn't laser, they'd actually cut your eye open and reshaped it. And so I went to a hour presentation on that, and I scuttled out of there after about 20 minutes. The laser thing, it sounds scary, but actually it was totally painless, and it lasted me 20 years. And I had really thick glasses, so I was pretty pleased with it. And I think it's probably gotten much better since then too, as far as the technology. But I won't ever do it again, but because my eyes will probably change more rapidly as I get older. But certainly was a time in my life when I was still playing hockey and doing all kinds of things like that. Outdoor sports where it's really nice not to have to wear glasses. That was the worst thing, trying to play full contact hockey with glasses that were fogged up. Yeah, the whoops part, yeah. I worked with engineers for years, right? And some engineers are great, some are good, and some aren't. And yeah, it's the same thing with surgeons and doctors. You go, are you an A student or a B student, right? There's always that little bit of risk, I guess. Okay, miscellaneous. I hate fussing around with miscellaneous limits, so let's just make that 1,000,000. Although we're gonna have to manage that because this thing will produce a ton. We need 5 more for a hunting blind. This is gonna take a lot more, I think, thinking on the architecture here. Gotta stop doing 2. Like, where are we gonna put everything, right? We're gonna have to squeeze stuff in. I kind of like this challenge. I just might do this one for a while. Now, do we need this thing? We've got 18,000 capacity, another 5,000 there. I think we can go away on that. Now, Finesse grew up, so we should probably get her a house. Why don't we make her a fisher person here? Okay, and her house was full, so let's make that one a priority. You know what's interesting to me, Grace, is like the streams that we shot before, especially I think it was the Great Bear Rescue Town. Those are actually getting more views than the series videos. And I was just kind of flopping them on the YouTube there, saying, well, they're unedited, go to it, but I don't know how long people are viewing them for, but people actually have some interest in watching the recorded streams. I was a little bit surprised by that. It's probably because you're part of it, right? Okay, how much have we made here? 252. You know, I think we might just turn that off for a moment. Okay, we're not getting that because some derpy dude ran out of logs. Okay. Take your eye off the ball. Okay, let's get Vanessa out of the parents' house here. Not yet, no, I was eyeballing that here. I think what I want to do, just because of the timing here, if we can swing it, we're going to move her. Oh, no. Yeah, so those two will be a couple. Don't ask where they come from. Then we got a couple 6-year-olds. So if we can get a school up, maybe the school should be the priority, and then we can work on that that other lumber site. Do we just want to do a dog school? It's probably not a terrible idea. Just to sort of get things going here. Then we can do bigger schools later. Up to 12. That's probably more than enough for now. They're overlooking the reeds. That'll be nice and peaceful anyways. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's 12. So we're probably only going to have 5 or 6 students at most for a while here. We actually might end up building a lot of those because I think we're going to have a lot of small towns, I think is what this is going to look like. You know, with either long bridges or docks running across the lakes here. Okay, so those two can work the fishing dock. Oh, we're almost there too. Now, you know how to tell if you got this lined up? You use the priority tool. And I hit it. I actually did it. It's right in the middle there. Okay, let's get that built. We have lots of people, so why don't we put one of our hunting blinds in here just for a little bit of food security here. And that'll start getting us feathers as well too. Why don't we get a road? Why did I do stone? Pay attention, son. You're trying to conserve stone. Okay, I think we can let this thing rip now. And we probably want storage there too. I think it's there. Yeah, I think that's a cool way of building. Says the guy who builds big, massive towns, but yeah, no, I think that's going to be fun here. Like we talked about a bunch of times before, I'm trying to push myself out of doing the town the same way every time. Some of it creeps in with the way I do stuff, but yeah, I'm not going to change overnight. We can try new maps and new challenges and stuff. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's what I was trying on the last series. We used the red ketchup stuff. And then last night I watched somebody for a while on Twitch. I can't remember their name. I should give them credit. But they were using a medieval mod, and I think that mod is in Mega Mod. And the houses just look absolutely fantastic. So food's not awesome here, so why don't we put those two kids into here? So we got two people working the fish there, and that'll be a fair amount of food, I think. And we'll have somebody in here when it comes up. And there's our school. Now, did we get it in time there? There's a 4-year-old, an 8-year-old, an 8-year-old, 8-year-old, 5. I think we did get it in time. Kind of that style, but they were, I don't know all the different styles of houses and stuff, but they were larger, and to me they just looked a little bit grittier but cooler. Like, yeah, I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, very much, yeah. Certainly different than anything I've used so far. Oh, got a stink bug. You need to get out of here, buddy. We've had a stink bug invasion here. All right. Yeah, so there's all these toolbars, and I've sat down a couple times and gone through them, but I'm going to have to make notes on what's actually in here. Like, if I just pause just for a second, like somewhere in here I'm sure is where the medieval stuff is. Yeah. Actually, I should have asked that streamer last night. But this is different sets, and there's of course the main sets here. There's a lot of stuff to explore in here. Alright, okay, our hunting blind built. I think I do want to get somebody in there. So 2 gatherers, a hunter, and 2 fishermen. We should have, probably gonna have enough food to fill up our storage pretty quick here, so I think that's okay. We got 400 logs right now too. 300 stone. Well, I don't think we're gonna need this dense tree shack here quickly, but why don't we put it in? Let's put this in. I don't think I'll put anybody in there yet, but we can clear out the area. And then I think what we want to do is build some insurance bridges, like get a bridge over there. This links up so we could get in trouble, so get a bridge over here. Yeah, I think some insurance bridges, just in case we run out of stone or, you know, I guess we can always build a wood bridge, but I like to have a couple of bridges up just so you can go harvest resources in case any weird pathing things happen. I had that happen once where I accidentally highlighted some stuff across the river to be taken out, and people were walking all the way around the map and then dying of starvation and stuff. It's no fun, so I like to throw a lot of bridges in just in case. You know, for as awesome as this game is, the fact that it was only done by one person and there's still the odd bug in there. Yeah, well, for sure. Yeah, and I don't actually know how much bug fixing the modders have done. Because Mega Mod in particular, I think, is just an amalgamation of mods. And I don't know if they did a ton in the base game or not. I've never actually studied that. Alright, here's our little setup here. Doing some fishing. Alright, we should probably get it. I know there's a stockpile there, but let's put another one closer here. And we can get all that junk out of there. Stone, we have enough. Let's up our chopper limit here. See if we can lay in a bunch. Well, yeah, if you look at like we were talking about the Elder Scrolls the other day, like Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim. Like Skyrim was full of bugs for one thing, and there's a patch for the base game and their community patches developed by programmers in the community is kind of volunteering to work together. So every base game and every DLC has a community patch, right? And they add to them over time if there's bugs discovered. And that's all done by the community, right? So it used to be the developers, when they wrote software, they didn't really care if it was easy to mod or update. And then I think they realized that a smart developer will make it very easy for people to mod games and make them better. So you release the base game, and you know, people in the community make it better for free, and then more people buy the base game, kind of thing, right? So the business model really, for smart developers, make sure that the, you know, people that can write mods have tools and easy access and stuff like that. So if you go on, say, Nexus, which collects all the mods up and stuff, and makes it easy to install and stuff like that, there's tons of mods for the Elder Scrolls. And they needed them too, right? Skyrim was pretty buggy. Yeah, although you might have a few years from what I hear on Elder Scrolls 6, but Skyrim's a great game to play. So, you know, like probably my favorite was either Oblivion or Morrowind. Morrowind, probably. Except I hated going over the bloody mountains in Morrowind. The map kind of peed me off, but Morrowind, if you haven't tried that, you should try it. It's a little bit more in depth. Skyrim's kind of a bit on the lighter side, but Skyrim has much better dungeons and stuff like that, and the land looks phenomenal. But yeah, what was the last DLC that was that the vampire one? Or was that so the houses? Vampires. Okay, my brain is no longer working, I think. Yeah. Where are we on students here? 13-year-old. 13-year-olds, okay. Now we're planting nicely in here. Yeah, I think let's do some bridges here. Yeah, maybe some roads. Can we get a road over here? Okay, that doesn't suck totally. And I think getting a... Oh, yeah, okay, sorry, yeah, I was drawing a blank there. That one actually is kind of neat. It's, the final boss battle sequence I didn't like so much, but the island is pretty cool. Now what am I looking for? I'm looking for covered bridges here. Just look away just for a moment here. Okay. Let's get the roads in first, and then let's see if we can get the bridges going here. Now, there's no real reason for these bridges other than just insurance and future expansion. It's my own paranoia, really. Well, it's solid. I imagine things were a bit dicey, right? You're working with lousy tools. These guys have no clothes to wear. Not the best of building circumstances, I think. We should have some more people in a little bit, but that also means we're going to need some more houses here. So let's figure out. 14-year-old girl, 13-year-old girl, 14-year-old girl, 9. We're going to have at least 3 house requirement here. I think in the beginning, we want to probably grow pretty quickly. We're going to have lots of food with these things that we've built so far. And we have 5 houses in there, so we can actually add a log cabin if we wanted to. Alright, so we have those 3. Let's get these roads in, let's get these bridges built. See if we can do that before they grow up here. Yeah, our logs are still pretty good, so when we get down low in logs, I'm just going to activate this thing to chop, I think. That's a pretty good growth we got going there. Yeah, you know, maybe that school's not going to take us too far, because we've already got half full there. I don't really have anything to do lumber yet, do we? Yeah, one of these lumber cutters needed iron and one needed stone. Tiny lumber. Now we're talking here. As soon as we get an extra person, let's put them on that. Get some lumber going. Okay, our zigzag road is building over here. Oh, I probably should have done a stockpile. Duh. And we should do a stockpile over here too. Part way. Yeah, this one here. It says small school, but it's from this dock set that I'm using here, this one here on the far left, and this guy here. I mean, push come to shove, we can just put a second one in right like that. If I hadn't built that road there. Alright, we've got a lumber there, but nobody to put in there yet. I'm gonna have to remember that. I'd even take 2 people. Okay, that's a little cheaty. I'm okay with these tiny and mini things as long as they don't take like 8 people or something. I'll have to restrain myself on that one. Which stockpile hasn't built yet? You? You must be getting close to these kids growing up. Yeah, 16-year-old there. I don't know if we're gonna get these bridges built. We might have to build these houses first. And the covered bridge takes lumber. Aha. Pay attention much, do I? Did I capture both these bridges here? 1 bridge, 2 bridge. There. Okay. And you're there. And you're there, okay. So we do have to get this lumber thing going. And we just had 2 people graduate, so let's put 1 in there. Make 1 a builder. And so that's a girl. I'm about to be graduating there. So let's do 1 log cabin here. And I think let's get this other dog. No, I don't want 4 people in the fishing thing right now. We'll be neck deep in fish. Let's get the log cabins. Yeah, let's see. Lots of food. Firewood's doing good. Logs are still up there from the big harvest. And stone's okay for the moment. Now, we don't really have a ton of land to work with, so I hate the idea of putting a quarry in. But if we had to... Put 1 there, we could put 1 up here too. Over here it would fit. We could do a little town center here with a quarry, some houses, maybe a trader or something. That wouldn't be out of place, I don't think. There's those 2 houses. Where are we on our last one to graduate here? Oh, you need a house too. Well, we have enough people. Why don't we put a house over here? Maybe a log cabin or something. Right there. And we'll put 1 or 2 people in here. Should probably pull out all this stone and iron ore too. Yeah, let's maybe put 1 person in here and get them planting. Okay. How's our little warehouse doing? Bunch of fish. Okay, it says we should have 8 houses. We have 6, 7, and we will have 8 with this one, okay? Okay, so if we were gonna put a little town up here, you know what? I hate to say it, but maybe an early industry trader just to save us from stone I really don't like building quarries. Still, that's left over from a vanilla. Yeah, that's a good discussion. I haven't thought about that. Is it, what do you think? Is it just something you want to do? I'm pretty good either way. They make the growth more rapid, but they also cause a little stress too, so. Ooh, a small market fits nicely there. Why don't we do that? Doesn't really cover these guys though. They'll go there anyways, right? Now, you know, we could do a dock market down here and that'll cover sort of both ends here. Well, let's use that same one, the one that you suggested last time we did a live stream. Because that was a good size and it also had the nomad option. I can't remember, that was a small town hall or something, wasn't it? Where are we here? Was it that one? No, I don't think so. Wasn't that one? Mini town hall, that was it. I swear I'm going to buy myself a notebook just dedicated to this mod. There we go. Oh, you know, it's only 10 logs. Why don't we put that in kind of nowish? Well, actually, let's figure out where we put in a trader here. There you go. So I think industry supplier. Now it's gonna fit there. Okay. But actually what I want is I want the town hall near the seed supplier. So I'm not gonna put the seed supplier in yet, but let's just figure out where it would go here. This guy here. That one, no. That one. The stone one. Maybe, let's try that one. Alright, so if that is there. Now let's go back to our mini town hall here. It was down here somewhere, wasn't it? Yeah. Let's just put him right there. So we'll build that. Early town hall's never bad. There's our log cabin. And let's get this guy built, the industry supplier. Now, what are we gonna trade? It's kind of the old bog standard to go firewood, but I don't see much choice at this point. We could scavenge for some firewood, but I think we're gonna have to build a sawmill or something here. If we're gonna do a little town thing here, why don't we figure out, I think this small market here should have a road around it. So if we come down, say, 9 over 9, oops. Yeah, that's an awesome idea, actually. Okay, just before we do that, let's just check and see where we're on the housing here. So a couple 13-year-olds. Okay, and a 14-year-old there. Okay, we don't have to build houses right now. And these forest node houses are close enough to the dock, so yeah, okay. That was an awesome idea. So let's do that. Let's go all in on rope. Now the thing with the rope is it uses a metric s-ton of reed. Oh, come on, give me another one. Oh, that's the road here. Okay, we gotta redesign a little bit of road here. So I think let's run 4 reed farms. And you know, I actually took a course on typing when I was a kid. I got up to like 44 words a minute. I used it at work on the keyboard. And now when I type, especially if I'm like what you're doing on a live stream, it's just, I'm constantly going, oops, I meant. If anything's close enough, right? Just close enough is good enough. Dock workshop here. I think we'll build 2 to start with. Probably only put 1 in. We're not gonna have a ton of people here. Yeah, you know, I'm leaning towards taking nomads here, just to get us a bit of a jump on our trading and stuff. Okay, so let's prioritize that mini town hall, and maybe the industry trader. We won't have much to trade, but this poor mini woodcutter is gonna get busy here. How do you feel about an order for 1,600? If that was me, I'd be freaking out right about now. What do we want to do for houses here? All these things require fancy stuff. And a boat. A house for 7 people. Well now. Okay. Now where did I find those? Well, let's say we're going to put 4 of those in there. That'll be for the trading docks, and I think we need more than just the rope, but I think the rope's going to get us started in a good place here. I think we'll go the rope and 1 sawmill, I think. And that'll still leave us room for quarry if we need it. Although I'm only going to do the quarry at gunpoint. Yep, good point, yep. I'm just going to do a quick save here. I've had a couple crashes, so I want to make sure we have something to go back to. Hey, I never did get around to building the bridges here. Yeah, okay. Hey, we're out of logs, so Let's actually get the forester working here. And let's get one person in here. So we're on a lakes map here. Let's have a quick look. Many lakes. Never played on this map before, so I'm gonna give it a shot here. This is Mega Mod 9 too. And right now nothing is building because we don't have any logs, so we just turned this up. So we should be getting logs shortly. Yeah. And we have a stockpile over here, so we could probably harvest a few in a few locations here. Maybe even clear all this out here. I want to build over there anyway, so that should do it. Our tools are okay. We haven't built coats yet, though. How much feathers do we have? Yeah, see, we got to get this town hall built so we can answer all these questions here. Go town hall. Yeah, sorry for the cluttered interface too, but it's kind of the way my brain works. I apologize. Oh, good, and the industry supplier's building too. Don't really have a lot to trade there yet. Okay. Okay, it looks like we need a house. Our food graph is pretty good. So feathers is what I was wondering about. Only 28, I thought we'd have more. 960 duck meat, but only 7 feathers. Alright, dude, how do you manage to shoot 960 ducks and only get 7 feathers? Explain that one to me, please. Well, I suppose... we just had somebody graduate, so why don't we turn up the hunting cabin? Just put one person in there. That should get us some more feathers, too. What I'm thinking with the feathers is we have reeds down here. We can make survival coats on the docks, I think. Be a good way of going. That'll at least get us some kind of coats going. We also want to get this lumber mill. Or sawmill, I guess it is. Don't really have the people for it, but let's get one of these houses turned up here. 40 log, 20 stone, 12 stone. Okay, let's let this industry supplier build and then we'll get that house built. Yeah. I don't know how we only got 14 feathers though, because I remember it wasn't what I was expecting anyways. Man, our food is good. Famous last words, but yeah. Okay, how much lumber do we have? Bunch there. I think this tiny lumber can probably come out for a while. And let's get some more people building here. Let's finish off this trader. Yeah, I seem to remember that too. I thought we'd get more out of 1, even being slightly nerfed. The thing that I wish they would nerf in Mega Mod is the bloody flowers. Like, I wonder how many flowers we have. Like, we have 1,590 flowers already. That's just from clearing land, not growing them or anything. It's make perfume or, you know, drown in flowers kind of thing. Okay, let's put a trader in here. I think I'm going to put 1,000 flowers in. And probably some fodder. Certainly don't have any immediate use for that. And I want to say 200 firewood, but we're going to have to be super careful with that. That'll at least give us a little bit to work with. Let's get this house and that sawmill. How are we doing down in the docks here? Okay. Why can't I click on that? Oh, you know why? Because I've got it open already, dummy. Alright, let's get 2 of these turned up. Not 3, 2. And balance this out. So we'll build up a bit of reeds here. We're probably only going to turn out 1 workshop to make rope to start with, and probably only 1 person. This town hall will actually start calling nomads for us. You know, without the other stuff, so keep our fingers crossed for that. But I think if we're going to get nomads, which I'm leaning towards saying yes, let's probably get a mini hospital. That's, yeah, it's only 10 logs. And let's put it up on the nice scenic peninsula here. Yeah, for sure with the flowers, yeah. The reason I like making perfume, though, is you take something worth 1 and you make it worth 8. And the perfume makers only take 1 person, right? And part of a person to take water. But yeah, your point's bang on, right? You can just trade the flowers. And that's what we can do until we decide otherwise, I guess. Okay, let's get caught up on some of the stuff we built here. We have 4 and 2. So we're definitely not turning that one up. Now let's try and make 2 people in the workshop for rope here. That's going to use a lot of reeds, though. So let's see if these 2 reed farms can keep up. And what else? Oh yeah, I want to get the sawmill going here. Yeah, if anybody that joined us has any questions or anything, we're working on what the heck is this? A mini lakes map. So never tried this map before. This is part of the mega mod, and that's what we're looking at for a map. So it's going to be a lot of building out on the lakes here, and we're out of firewood. Oh, that's because I put a bunch in the trader here. Okay, let's get the sawmill going here. It's early spring, so there's no panic there. Although I'm betting we need a bunch of houses here. 1 there. It's a couple. Looked to me like we only need 1 house, but let's just let's get one of these things going. Not sure if I like the color, but look at you got the porch, the rocking chair. I like it. I like it. Okay, sawmill and then abode. Be interesting to watch these 2. They say they'll hold 7 people. I've never seen more than 3 or 4 kids, though. Not at any one time, anyways. Okay, there's our sawmill. We only have 84 firewood, so let's maybe put this right to the max here on firewood. We'll probably have to back off in a minute, but let's try and catch up here. I think it's a bad pollen day or something here. I'm starting to pay for it. Probably shouldn't have the window open behind me. We should get some of these bridges in too. I guess I can stop. Oh, there we go. There's a trader. What did you bring us here? Sand and homewares. Thank you for playing, but no. So you'll be bringing stone log. Stone log. Iron. And building supplies. Yeah, go away. Or sorry, I didn't mean go away. I mean, please come back soon. Now, I think in these kind of trading docks, there's 4 or 5 different boats, so we're going to have to keep checking that to set up the new ones. At least for a while. You make any more feathers here? No, thank you. Yeah, see. These two can't keep up with 2 in there making rope. And we made 14 rope. Okay, we're going to have to set up a fairly big assembly line, I think, there. But the stuff is worth, I think, 22 each, so well worth doing. Okay, this says we're short 2 houses. Do we believe that? Oh, we have a plague. Influenza. And how's our hospital here? I thought we built one, didn't we? Ah. We were planning to build one. Now there seems to be a sense of urgency to this here. Well, it's only 10 logs. We should be able to do that. It happens. Plagues happen without disasters. Not very often, but it does happen. Okay, let's put a doctor in there. These things here are abodes. They were on the toolbar here. Red ketchup was the one we were using, the red ones. And right next door was kid housing. And yeah, there's a row of them here. It was this one here. There's supposed to be some good farms in this toolbar too. Treehouse. Treehouse, look at that. Wow. Yeah, these ones look pretty cool. I like the rocking chair myself. Okay, so our firewood is coming back here. No, unfortunately, that's the only one. So I probably won't put a ton of them in, maybe just a cluster of them or a few here and there. Yeah, I thought they looked cool. I kind of wish for a different color scheme, or some variations anyways. Okay, our plague is over. Let's take the doctor out. Now, okay, now it says where you need a lot more houses. build this dock home here. I think we're going to want quite a few houses down here, so let's build out the dock houses here. These things are awkward to click on. Now that's a total of about 150 logs, but we've got that, so it's okay. Let's set this for auto purchase for, I don't know, say 400 logs here. Maybe 100 stone. It's funny how these pollen allergies just kind of hit me. It's feeling fine, my throat was fine, now I'm getting a bit stuffy and stuff. I'll be glad when this time of year is over. Ooh, slow motion duck, I love those. Okay, let's clean up some of this stuff up here too. Okay, let's get these houses built, and then we'll figure out what our next steps are here. What does it take for survival codes here? It just says reeds and feathers. Yeah, see, that's part of the problem here. We actually had 3 really nice days, good days in a row. So that's caused it to flare up here. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, so that was the thing. I might stream tomorrow. I'm supposed to go golfing, but if it rains, I might chicken out and stay home, so I have to play it by ear. I kind of like this town, this map, I should say. This is going to be a fun little challenge, I think. Half on land, half in the lakes here. Focus on what you're doing. Focus, focus, focus. The brain wanders off sometimes. I don't know, if I was playing by myself, I'd play like Jack and Jill start or something, but I think a hard start makes more sense when you're streaming. It gets going a little quicker. Why is nobody moving in there? Okay, it said we needed 4 houses, and now we don't. That's okay. Yeah. The T-ball. You gotta do the grandparent thing. I'm gonna pull one person out of here. I kinda wanna get this other reed farm going. See if we can make this rope maker happy here. I thought I paused you. You know, right? Who's building the houses when I said not to? Yeah, see, now we got all these split up couples and stuff. Okay, I'm not going to stress about it until we get some people that need houses here. Okay, how's our dense tree shack doing? That's doing pretty good, actually. I usually would let that plant for a while, but it's pretty much planted, so I've only got one person in there, but let's let them harvest what they can. Okay, we bought some stone. So the last one was everything. Let's go, stone log. Yeah, let's do the same. Stone log, iron, and building supplies. And we want nothing there, so you can go. I hope I remember to hit every visit on there. I suspect I sent traders away without setting them up properly, and they've come back later. We still have a fair chunk of lumber. You're still not happy, are you? Oh man, I can't fit it in there. I'm now very officially unhappy. Well, can't really build out too far there. This row we'll reserve that for workshops. Why don't we match this here? Start a new row. We can actually up this limit to say 400. We got good coverage here. We can have people there if we need it. Right. Now, next steps here. I think we want to get our markets going. But maybe not that one first. Maybe this one down here first here. Here first here. Yeah, okay. $115 logs. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, somebody just became a laborer, so let's see if we can boot some of these people out of the house here. The hitboxes here are tricky, so you have to watch you don't wipe stuff out. Okay, that worked. And you're still not back to normal though, I would say. Nope, you're adamant, are you? Okay, I'll leave that for a bit. I don't think that storage is going to last all that long. And I'm a bit paranoid about storage, so I'm going to put another one here. And then 2 more reed farms. And if that doesn't make this guy happy, I want to get enough reeds so we can get the rope going like full time and get some survival goats going. There's one person in the hunting cabin. Yeah, and they're producing a bit of feathers too. So between that one and this one, yeah, we'll get some anyways. That'll get us a few coats for sure. Yeah, firewood's doing pretty good too. But I think we're gonna go back to 3 in there. And then upper inventory here. Let's go maybe 500. I mean, that gives us a lot of purchasing power there. Now, what do you say for houses here? We're 1 short, okay? And our food graph is still okay, but leveling out. Okay, let's get this market going. Just have to watch this fish circle here and build out over here. What would you say, Grace, if we power leveled this island? Or should we leave it as a nice bumpy, unusable hill? Okay, we have enough people for the second market, so let's do that guy too. Our main storage is still pretty good. Well, yeah, that's the question, right? We can leave it as a feature. The other option is if we do, say, rice or something, we can power flatten this and put a grain silo. Done that a few times before. Okay, so that's 5 reed farms now. Let's keep an eye on this guy here. I can't remember the formula for rope, but it's a lot of reeds, I think. I think you can make rope out of hemp too. Yeah, you know, now our firewood's not too bad. We could actually get our seed trader going too. Okay, let's deal with the houses again here. There you go. One building supply. Okay, we'll take that. And 193 flowers. How about that? A couple of building supplies helps for some of the buildings. But, yeah, maybe we should put a bigger school in too. Let's do that. We still have the bulk of the houses down here. Okay, how are we for houses right now? Yeah, pretty good, I guess. That food graph is not looking awesome though. So where do we want to put somebody in here? That's at 2. Yeah, let's put another 1 gather in, I guess. Yeah, we're about to have some of the old folks pass on here, so we'll slow down on the houses for a bit here. Yep, I think you're right. But we've got only 1 person in the hunting cabin, and only 3 in the gather hut, and only 2 in the fishing dock. So we've got reserve capacity here. But I like the water scavenger idea for sure. And more of these for additional feathers wouldn't hurt too. This one got fish. Okay, tell me how shooting a bow and arrow from here got fish. Still not happy, eh? Okay, there's our seed trader. Ooh, can't really afford anyway permanently. So let's throw 625 in there. As soon as that's in, we're gonna have to pull them out though. Yep. Actually in Mega Mod, where is it here? The gatherers gather eggs, so you don't have to trade for those. So that's enough to seed them. But you do need to trade for rice though, so that's one of the big reasons I built this seed trader here. Now we already purchased 100 stone. And we have 450, so. And you're all set up. Okay, thanks. So rice seeds cost 2,500, so 625 will do us there. Okay, the school here, 8. Probably can just move everybody over and then delete this one. Or at least shut it down, maybe. Yeah, we got everything we need. But no, everything we need but except the builder. Alright. Yeah, that was my plan here. That's kind of why, like I say, I was building this seed trader here. Now watch what'll happen for the next 400 years. It'll bring everything but rice seed, but that's the plan anyways. You know, we do have spots here and there we can put in an orchard or something, but I think we're going to have to be pretty careful what we use the land space for. You know, things like this dense tree shack kind of thing. Another reason why I really don't want to build a quarry. I don't mind building a mine, but I guess I'm fundamentally opposed to quarries. Okay, so that's school there, and let's shut this one down here. Okay, so this has a capacity of 25, and this was 12, I think. So I won't tear it down, let's just hold it in reserve. In fact, if we get another building supply, we could actually upgrade this guy to a college. And that would probably do us for the next 10 years or something. Okay. These guys are going to have a long walk to school, but... gonna have to be for now, I think. Okay, where are we set on houses here? We're short some, so let's build one of these. Let's do another one on the docks here too. I'm gonna turn the strader back on and put a person into it too. Alright. Alright, what do you have here? Well, you know, let's take the squash just so we have. Yeah, let's take the squash just so we have a seed. Yeah, these guys will recover. Let's actually go up to 2,400. You know, I wonder too if we should get some charcoal going. I should finish this off here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, I think about 20 minutes from now I'll probably stop. My throat's getting a little bad here, so. Yeah, I'm sorry if it bugs you. It's kind of gravelly right now, or at least it feels like it to me. Okay, that house built. And this one built. So where are we at here? Still says one short. Now let's build this one. We've got the sawmill up here. Well, this seems a little bit happier now. There's a few in the warehouse. Not many. I wonder if there's enough to build coats here. Let's see. Clothing limit. How about 1,500? Just go crazy. I think I'll set up all of these guys the same to start with, and then we can think about other things down the road. Let's just get a bunch of the basics going here. Oh no, I see, you told me you needed a house, and then some old guy fought with his wife. Oh, what are you guys doing right in town here? There's a hunter. What are you doing over here? Just outside this circle. Okay, we actually don't need that house. No. It's okay. I'll live with it. How is our food doing here? Pretty level graphy thing here. Do we have actually time to build a bridge? Why don't we build a bridge here? Been waiting 2 hours to build that bridge. Alright, what do you have? Nothing awesome unless you want spinach. And we only have about 1,000. And we're early winter, yeah, just say goodbye. Have to be a little bit careful with that. And you're making tools, okay. Oh, you make 100 tools here. This is going to become an issue because rough tools don't last very long. We need to convert to iron pretty quick. But I don't want to smelt iron, at least early. So that's why I've ordered some. We just don't have any yet. I said I ordered some. I didn't set the auto purchase up though. That's a great point, actually. We should probably set one up. Yeah, so if this is going to be another row of houses, say here. And 193. That's easy math. I like that kind of stuff. So we have 2 building supplies now. And that's what this takes for an upgrade. And we have 10, so we can only have gonna have a margin of 2 here, but let's do this, okay? Okay, so I'll teacher in there. You stop work and upgrade. Oh, I blew that. Ah, I derped that. We just lost a generation of kids. Dang. I made the mistake of not taking this off of, or not putting this on work. I added a teacher to it, but it wasn't on work, so I just emptied out all the students. Dang, what a dummy. All right. Oh well. That's why they call me Derpy Moose. I hate doing that. That's a rookie mistake, big time. Well, at least we have lots of workers now. The good news and the bad news, I guess. Yep. What business do I have putting out how-to tutorials when I do dumb stuff like that, eh? Hey, yep. Just shows to go, yeah. Okay, there's a bridge built. Cool. I love these covered bridges. Oh, and we have nomads. Well now. Shall we just throw a physician in up here? I'm not even putting this out to vote. I'm taking them. Yep. Let's go. Okay, let's pump everything up here, though. Another person in there. 4th in there. And 2 more in there. Still have 5 and 5, so let's go. And I want more feathers anyways. I'm obsessed with feathers at the moment. Okay, let's get this built first. Come on, guys. That one, please. Well, at least I don't have to worry about this school overflowing anytime soon. And what do we need for houses here? It says 8, it's probably more like 4 or 5. Let's do some more in the dock here, I think. I think early on we're going to be fairly dock-centric here. Where does this fishing circle come out to? Oh, we can probably do same as here, 3 out. Okay, let's do this right this time. So there's a teacher in there. This guy stops work, and the teacher comes out. All right. Yeah, yeah. Yep, we will. Where's our circles come up here? Let's put 2 more of these abodes, I think. That encroached a little bit, but not too bad. So that's what, 3 houses, 4 houses, 5 houses. Let's see how that does for us here. You're set up and you're empty and you're goodbye. Now, what do you have? Nothing that really turns my crank there. And yeah, we have 1,400 firewood, but we only have 8 logs, so yeah, I think you have to go back. Goodbye. And you need to come into full operation here. All this building on the dock, each home takes 40 logs, so and 120 logs to build this sawmill, so it's going to take a few minutes to recover on that. I think we'll hold this one in reserve for the moment. Man, I feel dumb about that school. But don't these colleges look cool though? You gotta like the clock. Not gonna comment on that. He's an old guy here. Either he's widowed or he's really not happy at home. Okay, those houses all filled up nicely. Let's see what else the other 2 do here. Balance this out. I'm gonna be brave and shut down the hospital for a minute here. Just get an extra builder. And let's get these 2 houses in. Yeah, we're not doing any better than leveling the food graph too. I think we need to think about our next source of food here. Well, we're prepping the rice. I think we can carry this out, maybe put another fish in, our fisherman. So let's do that. That one can come out, that one too. Okay, those houses filled up. Branches. I could go out in the forest and get branches, dude. It's not Not be trying to sell me branches. Iron, building supplies, log and stone. Go away. What do we have here? I really want rice at this point. And we don't have enough firewood, so go. Let's turn this guy up maybe with 2. Let's get some more firewood going here. Let's go up to 3,200. I'll keep that up because he's not full. Okay, so we got a pre-built rice blender there, Grace. I think that's a good idea of yours. Maybe put a second one in too, because we're gonna need food here. No, I don't. You know, that's a really good point. No, I've been planning on buying the seeds, right? So what that means, though, is I should have a temporary field. Yeah. I mean, that's a good point, right? Oh, tools. What's going on with tools here? Oh. Scared me for a minute there. Tools is going to be an issue, though. That workshop's not keeping up anymore. So, well, we could put in a food trader. I'm not super stoked with that, but it would definitely work. A general trader would be pretty hit and miss. Okay, why don't we do that? We don't have to use it except for specialty cases. Specialty cases or as emergency backup, I guess. Yeah, we don't have a lot of people right now either. Yeah, we built some codes. Okay, we're no longer a nudist colony, I guess. I'm gonna leave that staff, though. Now, is it reeds that we're out of, or feathers? Probably reeds. We only have 5 reed farms, though. But we need logs, stone, and lumber. Okay, it was a blacksmith I was looking for, right? Where are we gonna put a blacksmith? Well, there's kind of space down here. So if I put a storehouse in, tiny lumber. Would like to run the road up there, but I can't. Okay, we'll put 2 blacksmith in there. Not the prettiest setup ever, but it'll work. Ah, no, I don't. Dang, sorry about that. Let's just put a little one here. Not that little. This guy. I don't know why I've got a mental block. I always forget those things. Ah, there we go. Got lucky. Okay, that's going to be a bit of a problem because we don't have a builder here. I have to shut the sawmill down. I don't want to do that, but we're almost out of tools here. You know what? Let's pause this food supplier. We got our rice, so. Okay, my throat's getting pretty bad, so let's go till 20 after, another 13 minutes here. And I'm probably going to have to call it, I think, before I get too hoarse. But like I said, I'll be streaming tomorrow if it rains here. If not, it'll be Saturday, and maybe Sunday as well, too. So you said you're out for Saturday, Grace? You're around Sunday? If I remember correctly? Okay. So noon Saturday. Well, if I stream at 11-ish on Saturday my time, that's 2 your time. So you might be able to catch part of that. Well, we'll figure something out. I'll ping you on Steam. I kind of like this map, though. I do want to continue this town. I think this is quite the interesting challenge with all the, like, not just the lakes, but all the mountains, too, that you gotta work around. All the stuff I normally do, I'm not really able to do it, so gonna have to adjust. Old guy adjusts, I don't know. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling okay with this. I have a feeling there's some danger of falling off a cliff on food here, though. We're going up right now. I guess the positive is on a map like this, it's super easy to slam in some fishing docks and hunting blinds and stuff. No, but that's good for me though, right? Trying to actually grow a little bit outside my comfort zone, so I was super guilty of playing the exact same way every time. The only thing that varied is the terrain, right? So I like this mega mod with all the 400 mods and try little bits and pieces of it. Like, so far we haven't done much different, but we found these houses, which I thought were pretty cool. You know, when I was younger, I thought a rocking chair on a porch would be pretty dumb, but I'd take one now. Okay, there's our herbalist here. I think we only need one herbalist in for now. Well, yeah, just one for now. We gotta put people back in that sawmill. Well, let's bump this up to 1,000. Keep them busy at least. Now the seeds trader here. I really would have liked to buy the flax seeds there. Sorry if you can hear the phone ringing in the background. Hopefully my wife picks it up. I'm actually going to hold this here. Our firewood's not terrible. Let's see if we can get this flax seed here. So hold that there. I'm going to put... Oops. Yeah, true enough. Oh, that actually... Wow. Did I miss something there? I blinked and they brought all that firewood. Okay, you ready for it? It's late spring, so we'll probably survive this, but we have 1,051 firewood, and I'm just going to sell 1,000. And... yeah. Considering I'm going to shut down in 8 minutes. Well, that's not really a cliffhanger. I know we can cope with it. We got all these guys working on it. False drama, false drama. Okay, what was I going to do here? This is the rice row. And we're going to put fish at the end over here. And a few more houses. Speaking of houses. 2 required. Now let's check our tool, our pass here. Yeah, that's not great. What's the radius of our market here? Pretty big, actually. I think Gavin probably comes out the furthest, so... if we put a road out here... maybe over this way somewhere. Oops. And around the stockpile. So let's put, what kind of houses do we want here? We don't have glass, so we can't do those. What else is in this tool set here? This is the kids' homes. 5 people. Let's put 2 of those in and see what they look like. Same thing, there's only the one style, but that's okay. Yeah, so this looks like a pretty big toolbar here, so why don't we explore this mod set here, kids, homes, and housing. I don't know if that modder has other things, but... oh, look at this, a lighthouse. Oh, there's all kinds of cool stuff in here. Treehouse. Oh yeah, that was the one with the treehouse. Look at this thing. Some people have talent. I wish I had a quarter of that talent, or a 10th even. Wow, cool. Stone and iron. Take it, you're set up. Yeah, you can go. Okay, and we probably want those 2 houses built pretty quick. You can close. Yeah, we took care of the tools, I think. We've got now... yeah, we still got enough lumber. So this mini workshop is kind of our backup tools for the moment. Yeah. Oh, is it? Okay. I'll have to watch that then. Yeah, some of them actually, some of the mods actually have warnings. I don't know if it's put there by the original mod author or by the Mega Mod team, but some of them say that this is bugged, right? I've noticed that a couple times. So they actually identify it in a few places. Okay. Now, let me build one more of my bridges here. Yeah, we got a harvest out of there, didn't we? 480. Oh yeah, some of it's making its way down there. Cool. Well, that's going to help a lot for food, I think. So what was your thought on adjusting the elevation of our island over here? I actually would like to put a grain silo out there, but if that's too much cheese, I won't do it. It's our other house there. Let's see what these look like here. Yeah, I guess it's the same color scheme, right? So they're trying to keep it all kind of harmonious, but... Okay, fair enough. Might have to wait till next stream, though. But if I do that, I'll definitely wait till you're on, for sure. 479 firewood. We will not be buying anything. And one of our rice planters built, cool. Yeah. I kind of like, we were doing the salt box houses and the Boston houses with all the different colors. And it's kind of chaotic and stuff, but I think it looks kind of cool, actually. But I'm gonna hunt around for those medieval ones I saw on stream yesterday because they were totally cool. I think they were multi-floor too, like 3 floors and stuff like that. Oh, there's a covered bridge. That's this one. And that one. Okay, this other rice planter should build. Let's let these 2 things build, and then I think do a bit of a summary here, and I'll probably call it an evening. Well, I'll have to go barbecue, but at least I can do that with a glass of wine in my hand, which I think I deserve after a root canal and a doctor visit, so... food graph is looking pretty good, I think. We're good on housing. Clothing is good, education is not, because somebody derped that. And I'm assuming we're at 4 hearts because we don't have grain yet. Although the rice should, I think between the rice and the herbalist here, we should be up to 5 hearts pretty soon. Amaretto, oh yeah. I haven't had that in quite a while, but that's very tasty. Oh, okay, yeah. If I'm slow to read the chat, it's just something I gotta train myself to do. I spent my whole life staring at the one screen doing the game, so I was a little bit slow on reading some of your stuff, so I apologize to that, but I'll get better at it. I will. Yeah, I hope so. I enjoy doing this as long as there's somebody, to do it with kind of thing, right? But if nobody's here, I'll just go into game mode and play and have fun, so... it's all good, I guess. Not something I would have seen myself doing a few years ago, but... I kind of like doing this. It's nice having something like you, Grace, to keep me company and keep me on track here. I saw by the hours in the game when I was looking you up on Steam there that you've got quite a few hours in this too. Oh, that was the other thing I was going to ask you about. You have Is it Fallout Shelter? Is that... I don't think I've ever played that one. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah, I've played Fallout 3 and 4 and New Vegas, but I never played the Shelter one. I was looking at it's a free game or something that you build. Like you built a base or something, or in the bunker. Probably not describing that very accurately. Let's see here. Let's get this bridge. Oh, no, we got two traders here. Let's deal with this too. Well, it's going to be easy to deal with this one. And that one also. Okay. The bridges that I wanted to do a long time ago. Not enough builders. Oh, okay. It's a phone game, oh no. I saw it that was in Steam though, so you can play it from... Well, you know what? My voice is sounding a little bit better, but I think I'm still going to stop. I got a barbecue, and I got a 15-year-old boy that's probably pacing back and forth looking for cheeseburgers.